Hi, this is Jay Rocker, and I'm going to show you how to work an RC car. And this is for beginners. And this is an RC car that I got from Hobbytown. It's a Traxxas, and it goes pretty fast, maybe like around 35. Yeah. And it's a brush motor, and there's a lot of non-brush motors too, like at Hobbytown, that go double the times the speed because they only have like one wire connected to the motor. I don't know how it works, but all I know is that they go faster. And there's a really good brand. I have a Traxxas brand, but I got this. It's 3 years old, so I got this when I was 7. So, yes, it's really old, and I didn't know that ECX was a really good brand, because ECX is actually a very, very good brand. And it sells pretty cheap for really good cars. So, I'm going to show you how to do a couple moves, a couple fun stuff. So what you do is well, for mine, there's a little button on the left side of it, at the back. It's a little blue thing, and there's a button on the left. And I pressed it. It's actually usually good to turn on the remote. I forgot to do this time first before you turn on the car. So, okay, I'm going to turn it on. There it goes. Now, the battery's not fully charged, so it's not super fast right now. But it will work. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple moves. I'll be back in 1 second. Here I go. On a ramp here. Built this ramp with my dad. My dad helped me. I'm really old. There we go. It's not too big. Here we go. So I'm first of all the ramps. And right here on the remote, if you got the same car as mine, well, there's different remotes for it. If you have a DX2E, there's trimmings, and the trimmings, there's a little this sharp turn, this sharp turn. You can go sharper turns, that's really sharp turns. And then here, like, this is what I usually like. It's kind of like medium, kind of, but a little more than medium. Anyways, then there's steering trimming and back trimming. And, okay, well, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. That was that. And that was just a normal jump off. And what you want, you don't want to turn it on and jump off, otherwise it's fly off the ramp in a really weird way. I just got new back tires. As you can see, those front tires are really, really grippy. Even though they don't have that much tread, they're very, very grippy. And I don't really like that. So, because whenever you do really sharp turns, you could flip really easily. So I got kind of little less grippy ones for my back tires. They're new. Just got them. And my suspension here. Let me take the lid off real quick. And how to take the lid off? There's those little pins, and you just pop them off like that. Pop, pop. Oh, pop. Okay. And there goes the lid. Now you can see the inside. And when you get your new RC car, if you get one, there'll be those little black clippings. And what those are for is for the suspension. See those white little shocks right here? And you pull down the spring and clip them in. So the springs are more harder. So the suspension's harder. So I put in a few, and my suspension's really hard. It's nice and hard. And it's you don't want mine came with very soft suspension. It's really, really soft. So I just made my suspension a perfect suspension. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a couple more moves. So I usually just race around the car. Okay, here comes my doggy. Oh no. I'm gonna try again. I'm going backwards. Going forward. Woo. Okay. Okay. Rolly. Rolly. Come inside. Come on. Sorry about that. Okay, so, here's our stuff. Now I want to show you a flip over. What a flip over is what you do. Okay, let's move the lamp to the side a little bit. And what you do for a flip over is when it's going backwards, you go backwards. Oh, by the way, how to go front and back is putting the trigger forward, kind of like that, and then going forward like that. So I'm going backward. I'm going to go backwards right now and show you a flip over move. And it's actually a pretty cool move. Sometimes, since I have really grippy tires, it will probably flip. But if you have less grippy tires, it probably won't. So the key is to go medium speed, not super fast, not super slow. Here I go. That was a flip over right there. And here, I'll show you again and see if I can do it a little more online so you guys can see. Like that. Okay. Well, that's a flip over. And for beginners, that's a really easy move to do. You know, that's a lot that you have to know for beginners, but I'm gonna show a little more stuff right here. Since it's 3 years old, here, might see right there, that black, this thing, it's a cap. Underneath there is a gear that keeps on, it's a plastic gear and connected to a metal gear that spins the tires. Anyways, so that plastic gear is always, well, you know, maybe like a month, if you use it every day in a month, it will probably strip out. So I got a few extra. There's a little black plastic gear in there. It's really easy to strip out, so you might want to get some more of those. And if you don't get just one, because you probably want two for a better deal. Okay, now I'm going to show you batteries. I have a 500. I have a 5100 on right now. It's that black thing right there. And that's a battery. It has an extra bump on the top because it's really powerful. This is the one that it came with, and it is a 3000, pretty powerful, but not super. It's called a power cell. And then I have one more right here. It's called a what is it called? It's called a Venom, and it is a 1800, so it's not as powerful, but it's pretty good. And my friend gave me this, and it's good. But what the problem was is it didn't have the right connector, so I went and bought a different connector for it at Hobbytown, which is a really good store. Trust me, you want to go there. That's where you get everything. Well, a lot of like racing stuff and helicopters and planes. Okay, so that's it right for the batteries. That's all you pretty much need to know. I'm gonna put that back in my pocket. Put it back over. You could drive the car without the cap, but the cap kind of holds everything intact. But you know, I do a lot without the cap. Okay, now the front suspension on my tires is really soft, so I put more of the tips on the front. As you can see, I had bigger tires on the back, smaller tires on the front. That's not, you don't want that super cool, like, you don't want them super much bigger, because that will be bad, because the plastic will rub too much on the tire. So mine was maybe like that much bigger than my front tires, my back tires. So what I did is I raised the shield on the back. I even just cut a little snippet right here, just so it would fit the tire. And I did that, and then also, see right here, you can't probably can't see it too much, but you'll see it's right here. See those little things, right? 1 second. right in there. Well, anyways, there are screws to raise. This is what holds the cap. This. Anyway, so you could raise that with screws right here. They have those little holes, so you could do that. And mine's really good because it has. Well, I made my suspension perfect, so I raced with this thing. And by the way, Hobbytown, it's 2014, and they just made this new flyer there, and you could go. There's from, I think it's like 5 to 8, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. There's, outside in the back parking lot. It's a new Hobbytown. It's the one that I just moved. There's, at the back parking lot, they made all those jumps, and it's for RC cars or helicopters. They just made this really cool thing, and they're sending out flyers, and it's pretty cool. Okay, so, well, that's that, and then, let me see, what can I tell you more? What I can say is, well, this one, it's actually able to go 60, but it doesn't go too fast. But anyways, it's 3 years old and it's pretty cool. And it's good. And remember, you get them at Hobbytown. This is J Rocker, and please subscribe.